Amazon is struggling to fill every week 1,000 positions. I think they've got 1,200, 1,250 available in Seattle right now. When I talk about Amazon, I mean across the nation. But here in Seattle alone, there are 1,250 positions available. They don't have the qualified workers. There are a lot of people out of work. There are not a lot of people with the education that they need. Boeing's hiring 500 people a week. There are not enough workers who are trained in those fields to go out and fill those jobs.
The country's backbone is built on education. Everything that we want to do in the future, we have to have people to do it. And therefore, we have to have people that are educated to do it. In the paper just recently, I was looking at which jobs are growing and which jobs are declining. And out of the top 5 that are growing, they're all going to require a college education. And the ones that are declining don't. So that very clearly tells you that times are changing. And no longer is there a time where there's thousands of jobs out there, hundreds of thousands of jobs out there that don't need a college education. We do need to be college educated.
Getting our population motivated to get that training in those specific areas to get those jobs is the key to this. And community colleges are that link.
With the way the economy has been over the last year, more people are getting laid off and more people are wanting to go back to school. As the student population is increasing, everything that we do as classified staff is multiplied.
In the state right now, we're at about 110% of our target enrollment across the state of Washington. At Pierce College, we're at 107% of our target enrollment. So that means we're getting funded for 100% of our students, and yet we're enrolling 7% more. And we're taking on heavier workloads than we've ever had to take on before. And our classified staff are doing that at a time when the funding per student over the last 3 years has decreased by about $1,000 per student. So we're serving more students with significantly less money, and that is on the backs of our faculty, staff, and administration.
Beyond the faculty, you have to have the support staff, you have to have the administrators who help students get through the process. It just can't run on its own. When you don't have the qualified support staff available to advise, register, help with financial aid, then students aren't as guided through that process. And it's not easy for any of us to get through the system without good guidance. It makes it real dire, and it really closes down the access that students have to succeeding.
We're kind of that cork in the dam that really can make the difference between a student staying or leaving, or a student succeeding or failing.
So as soon as you start decreasing the staff, decreasing the budgets, then all of our business partners in the Seattle area are going to start losing the opportunity to hire qualified workers. That's going to hurt the economy.